Welcome back. You caught me again with the gloves on. Me and Mother was playing doctor again, and I lost this time. But I mean, that's not what I meant. We're having beer can chicken. We're going to got a little olive oil here. We're just going to give the old chicken just a little massage. Get under his underarms. I'll stop laughing. Jesus, doesn't tickle that much. Get up under his arms. Turn him over on his back. Yep. Give him a little spanking. Chickens love spankings. I mean, you know what I mean. Then the next thing we have to do is drink beer. I mean, open a beer, because you got it for beer chicken. You got to have beer. So we have a beer here, room temperature, but I'll taste it to make sure it's room temperature. I think so. Let me ask myself again. Yep, it's room temperature. Okay. Now, I made my own rub. It's got brown sugar and it has all kinds of good stuff in it. Make sure you get it all under his armpit, because you know, chickens, sometimes they have that stinky armpit. You got to make sure it's got the good stuff under it. Roll his little self over and really do the back. Turn him upside down. They don't mind. No, don't worry. It's okay. He's headless. Sprinkle a little of the stuff down in there. Turn him up on his neck side. Sprinkle a little down in there. And then just then sit him up. And put his hands behind his head. You're under arrest. Put your hands back there. And then we're going to sit him on this beer can here. Yeah. Look at that. And make it look like he's resting. He might get a nap in out of this. We're going to put this little booger on the grill, 350 degrees for an hour. And then we're going to check it. We want the thighs and the bottom to be at about 180 and the breast to be at least 165. So let me throw this in the rubbish. And take these off. See, I didn't get to bite with that one. Yeah, I learned how. Okay. Now, we're going to put, like I said, we're going to put this in at 350 degrees for an hour, and we'll check it. It'll probably take an hour and a half to 2 hours before he's done. Well, but we got a meat thermometer, and we will probe it, and to make sure, because you don't want undercooked chicken, and you don't want to overcook your chicken. If you undercook your chicken, then you get raw chicken. We don't want that. And if you overcook it, you get dry chicken. We don't want that. So, with all that, whew, that's a mouthful. Whew. And I got somebody here today that might even get on the camera and taste this stuff just to see if it's any good. She said she'll do it. So, she said she's fine. She'll do it. But anyway, so I'll tell you what, we're gonna stay tuned for this, because this is good stuff. I know it is because I did it. So I'll be right back. Okay, we got the chicken on. We'll be testing it in about 30 minutes, but we gotta have some dinner rolls. So we're going to make dinner rolls in a pot. We're going to add 1 cup of water, 2 tablespoons of sugar, a half a cup of milk, 2 tablespoons of butter. And with that, okay, we're gonna mix it up. I'm gonna turn the stove on. I'm gonna turn the stove on, and we're gonna mix this up nice and good so the sugars dissolve. And while that's going on, we're going to put this on the stove, turn our thermometer on. We're going to heat that to 110 degrees. You want that 110 degrees. So move that out of the way. This, rubbish. This. I put this milk. I spilt some milk. So, once this gets to 110, I still need it. 78 right now. Once it gets to 110, we're going to add 2 tablespoons of yeast. Yeah, I said it. 2 tablespoons. That's like 2 packs of the dry yeast. Okay? And we're going to add in some salt. 1 teaspoon of salt. We're going to whip that together, and we're going to let it sit for about 5 minutes. Let it proof. Once it proofs, then we're going to put in 3 cups of flour, a little at a time, and then we'll knead it for about 5 minutes. And you'll see when we get the rolls out. We're going to make, like I said, these are dinner rolls. This is not bread. So it's making it different from what I normally do. We're at 98 right now. We want to, where's my whipper? Just want to make sure that this is, mix it around a little bit. We're at 104, 7, okay. There is 110. So now we add the 2 tablespoons of yeast, okay? Half a tablespoon of salt, or a teaspoon, I mean, not a tablespoon, a teaspoon salt. And we're going to mix this. And what this does is it proofs the yeast. And it activates it, gets it going. So we'll leave this sit and bubble for, roughly, it'll sit for about 5 minutes once we get it mixed. You really want to mix, give this a good mixy mix so all the yeast is off the sides. You want all that yeast in there, activate. Okay? Now we can get rid of this. But we're going to need a spoon to start. Get rid of these. Now, while this is proofing, I need to get my flour back out. I don't know why I put it away. My flour back out because we're going to need to put a little on the table when we need this. We're only going to need it for about 5 minutes. And once it's done kneading, we're going to, once we knead it, let it rest. We got to let it rest for about 30 minutes until it doubles in size. And if anybody's wondering, this is an old cowboy recipe that they used on the trail to make yeast rolls for dinner when they had their beans. They'd make the beans and this kind of a yeast roll for the guys when they was eating on beans on the trail. Glad I wasn't with them. Just saying. Just saying. But beans and yeast rolls. Let's stop and think about that for a second. Oofta. I don't think that'd be a good mixture. But when it's all said and done, we're going to put it in the oven, and it's going to be on 400 degrees for about 20 minutes, or until it's nice and golden brown. And you can also take your probe the bread, and if it's at 200 degrees, it's done internally too. And you can see where the yeast is starting to froth up. That's what we're looking for. We still got about 4 minutes on that. When we start, you see how that's frothed up real good. That means that yeast is kicked and it's activated. So what we're going to do is we're going to change this to a bowl. Let's put this in here like that. Take this. Get all the goodness in there because you're going to need it. And then we're going to add, about yay much flour. And we're going to move this over so you can see in there. And just get it all incorporated. Just give it a good mixy mix. Put in a little bit of malt. So. Put the rest of it in there.
Well, I would think surely he would want to. Because he, he's going to take care of me. Please don't tell anybody about my house.
I already have.
I know.
It's all over the news. They put it on the news. Picking on my neighbor. Gotta pick on my neighbor. Okay, now that this has got to this stage right here, we're going to take the flip off of that, and we're going to throw a little flour down, move the bowl like this, just smear it around a little bit, and then flop. Take the bread off the spoon. Now, with this kind of bread, normally you need the bread, people, they go at it like they're mad at it, like I do. And you just go to town with it. This you don't do. Get it all incorporated here, put it in a ball, and just pull it over and push it. Pull it over and push it. Fold the ends in, push it. That's all you got to do. We're going to do this for about 5 minutes. Okay, we're going to wash our mitts. always got figure out where the towel went. Make it. Oh, I found it right after I grabbed the new one. I found the towel. Oh, Jesus! Jesus, take the wheel. Okay. Now we get another bowl. We're gonna spray it. And we're going to put this in there, and we're just going to cover it, leave it in a warm place for about 30 minutes, and we'll come back and check it. So hang loose. Our bread doubled in size. Let a little air out of it. Turn it over. We're just going to kind of pat it out a little bit. Not a whole lot, just a little. And then let's cut this into fours. Like that. And then let's try to get these all at about the same down here. That's 104. I have to be like that. And we're gonna roll up in a ball. Let's fire the oven. 400. I'm just going to take a round pan and we'll spray it. And we'll put them in here just in balls. And while you guys were watching Gilligan's Island, watching Marianne and Ginger run around, I know you was, fellers. I know you was. Our chicken come out. I'm telling you, the chicken come out. If that's preheated, we're going to put that in the oven. Here's one water. See who does dishes, yeah? This is still hot. See if we can get this young feller. Well, let's see if he can leave his can though. Nope, he's bringing the can with him. I said, nope. We've had it up there so long, it almost feels like part of the family. My God. Poor fella. It's kind of warm too. Here, told you. Let's see what we can do about getting the bird separated from the can. Let it. Thank you. There for a minute, I thought he was going to keep it. Put the can back over here. Go in there. You're still warm, my friend. No, I'm not sipping on you, so don't ask. Did you hear that? Can't say, drink me, drink me. No, I know it'll happen. I'll have blisters on my lip. I'm here to tell you. Let's do this. Let's just take a little piece right here. See. Cut it off, cut it off, cut it off. Let's just. Oh, nobody's going to like that, so you might as well eat it all yourself. I'm telling you. Yep. I think that's good flavor. But I'm going to have somebody else try it too. Hang on. Yell out your thoughts. Good, bad, or indifferent. You like that? Neighbor Jenny says, I like that. Okay, with this, we're also going to have the rolls. We're going to have some fried potatoes with onions, some garlic, a little bit of Italian seasoning in there. I got corn with peas mixed, and that's going to be our dinner. So, I tell you what, while this is going on, and the bread, I forgot, I got to put the bread in. It just went beep beep. Look how they're starting to already well up. I ain't careful, I yanked the door off of that. But I made that, so I know how to put it back together. Okay, y'all hang around for a little bit. We'll be right back in a second. Okay, we're going to go ahead and we're going to dissect this chicken. And we just kind of cut it up like that. Put it down at this end. Look at all that juice running out of there. Holy smolies. Just out of that breast bone. Out of the breast bone. This is not a very big bird. It was only, I think, 4.5, 5 pounds maybe. 4.5. Just a little bird. So, yeah, and we'll try to split him open like this. And then you get the back meat. That just comes right off. Like that. That's a piece of bone right there. And that's the way you go through a chicken. I don't claim to be the best way to go through a chicken, but this is how I know how to do it. And there's other little bit of breast meat left. Put that up there. On the bottom here. All the white meat at one end, all the dark meat at the other end. It's a skin. We want that. Put this over here. Change the complexion of that bird. And then throw him in the rubbish. Mitts. Check on our bread. Me, I say we're done, but cowboys know what they're talking about. I don't. We'll pull those out in a minute. They're almost to 200. So when they're at 200, he said they're done, so we believe them. I think we believe them. Do you believe them? I think so. I'm not a fan. Look, make sure you're not going crazy. Oh, we're not. These are looking good though. Smell good. We need smell-o-vision. Huh. What would we do with smell of it? Wow. Let me rephrase that. Smell-o-vision for some things. Not everything. Where? Cowboy rolls right there. In less than an hour, I might add. So we're gonna throw the old butter on the top like this, in the crannies and the nooks, because you never know. I never know. But let's kill this in the lightning cube. We don't need the lightning cube on. But everything's done. I'll make a plate. We're going to get out the old fine china. Don't drop it, Ron. You know if you drop it, you break it. Put it roll over there for a second. Put a potato on there. Like that. See this? Stay there. Don't move. Don't move. We're going to get some peas and corn. Like that. I'll get a little bit of chicken. Like this. We got a roll. You need to taste these rolls. Oh my goodness. Good stuff. Yes, good stuff. Get a little chicken. Tender. Really, really juicy. Really, really juicy. We didn't overcook it. That's a good thing. Good combination. Potatoes are done. They're good. Taste. Yep. These rolls are really something else. I like them. First time I ever made them. Can you believe that? Yeah, well, it was. Anyway, meal fit for a king or a queen. You decide. So, get up in your kitchen. Do like I do. Make a damn big mess. And try to get somebody else to clean it. Because it's always fun if they do it. Old rule is, I cook, you clean. Anyway. Get up and make a damn mess and see what happens. Something might come out of it real good. Make a beer can chicken. Those are flavorful. Make it for a meal. But, with that being said, till next time, America, thanks for watching. Keep on cooking.